Good evening. This is a breaking news report. U.S. forces have launched preemptive airstrikes against key military facilities in Iran. This attack marks a significant escalation, potentially dragging the entire Middle East into a full-scale war. Oil prices are already skyrocketing. With tensions between Washington and Tehran at an all-time high, global markets are panicking. We will keep you updated. I am Daniel Carter.
You see the headlines, you hear the drums of war. But you don't see the invisible chain reaction that's already started. Geopolitics is a lock. Data is the key. Today we unmask the War Economy Cipher. For you, this war isn't in a distant land. It's right here, in your wallet. In your debt. According to Fed data, geopolitical instability is the #1 driver of sudden inflation spikes. When oil prices double, it makes everything more expensive. Higher inflation means higher prices. And higher prices mean higher interest rates, APR. APR is the annual cost of your debt, including fees. The higher the APR, the more cash you lose to the bank. The Federal Reserve will be forced to raise rates. Your 24% credit card APR? It just became 28%. Look at this data. A single 1% APR. Increase on a $10,000 balance costs you an extra $100 every year in interest alone. $10,000 multiplied by 1% is $100. It's that simple and that dangerous. This is the invisible war tax. You didn't vote for it, but you are paying for it. And it's not just new debt, it's your existing debt. It's your variable rate loans, your student loans. Variable rate means your APR can change at any time. The bank wins when rates rise. You lose. This isn't theory. This is history decrypted. Let's go back to 1973. The Yom Kippur War erupted in the Middle East. Against Western nations supporting Israel, OAPEC declared oil as a weapon. They slashed production and cut off exports. This was the beginning of the first oil shock. In an instant, oil prices quadrupled from $3 to $12 per barrel. The world faced an unprecedented energy supply crisis. Production and logistics costs skyrocketed, leading directly to hyperinflation. The US CPI shot past 12% virtually overnight. This is not a number. This is a story. Imagine your weekly essentials, milk, bread, eggs. Their prices changing overnight. Your salary is fixed, but the cost of living doubled. To kill this insane inflation, Fed Chairman Paul Volcker pulled an unprecedented card. A shock therapy, raising rates to almost 20%. This decision froze the economy and signed death sentences for millions holding variable rate loans. Imagine the interest on your home loan quadrupling or quintupling. You worked hard to pay the interest, but the principal remained, trapping you in an exitless debt cage. Behind this data point, 12%, lies the despair of fathers who couldn't feed their children, and the terror of seniors watching their life savings crumble. History warns. Inflation triggered by geopolitical crisis is never kind. And remember the 2008 financial crisis, fueled by variable rate mortgages. Initial low teaser rates lured people only to explode monthly payments as rates rose. Millions lost their homes. Their debt cage collapsed on them. This is not a number. This is a story. It was the ruin of millions of families, the pulverization of life savings. You are not an exception. If you don't act now, the ghost of history will consume you. But you hold the cipher. Geopolitics is a lock. Data is the key. Strategy number 1, aggressive debt consolidation. Before the APR spikes, lock in a lower, fixed rate. Strategy number 2, exploit the balance transfer 0% loophole. Like we decoded in EP3, buy yourself time with zero interest. Strategy number 3, the 7% shield. Now more than ever, maintain under 10% utilization on your statement closing date. Banks are more likely to approve your 0% APR requests or lower fixed-rate loans when your FICO score is solid, backed by data. Today you unmask the invisible war tax. The 3 keys to win this game. First, consolidate variable rate debt into lower fixed rates. Second, exploit the 0% balance transfer loophole to buy time. Third, maintain under 10% utilization on your statement closing date. Stop guessing. Start decoding. Subscribe to Debt Cipher. Win the game.